Nigga, please. You ain't got as much guap as me. Yeah. You don't wanna go dollar for dollar. You don't wanna go bottle for bottle. You don't wanna go bitch for bitch. Cause all I ever fuck with is models.
This is so loud on my headphones, but I don't care.
I'm a slayer, my nigga. Stunning ain't nothing to me.
Ain't nothing.
Pimpin' ain't nothing to me.
Ain't nothing.
Ballin' ain't nothing to me. Poppin' bottles, they ain't nothing to me. Frying foreign cars, they ain't nothing to me. Ain't nothing to me.
145 of them things, man.
Boy, I get money in my sleep.
Sleep.
Buy a new car every week. Get a new bitch every day. Hey, fuck what you heard. Fuck what you say. Send them here to where you stay.
Right.
You don't wanna go shooter for shooter. You don't wanna go million for million. You don't wanna go bitch for bitch.
No, you don't.
I got bitches in Hawaii.
Hey.
I got bitches down in Houston. Some millionaires and some boosting. Might call your bitch to make a move. Hey, come here. And you know it's X-rated. Like you know my weed strong. And despite I'm drinking medicated. Break out the dice.
Let's go.
I'm selfish. I only buy coops.
We back.
The bitch to bring one friend hard-headed ass bitch bought two. Look, one on me in the eye said I already fucked you. Why she bought you?
Huh?
I'm a player. These
That's
bitches,
crazy,
they
bro.
love me. In the club passing out buckets. Bitch on the shit like Ruffin.
So
Kinda
sad.
nigga tell me nothing. I'm out in Hollywood drugging. Young nigga paid and thugging. Dolce Gabbana tuxedo. Trap nigga like Nino. Just had a bad bitch trio. One Mexican and one Creole.
Welcome, man.
Rest in
To
peace,
the
dog.
Sports
R.I.P.
Podcast, man.
R.P. Draco.
That's crazy.
R.P. Mac Miller.
That's on. Yeah, all of
R.P.
those
Glock
guys, bro.
was what's bro's name that made Glocks? The creator of Glocks.
Oh wait, I
passed
forgot his
away.
first
Yeah.
name, bro.
yeah.
Son Gat
Son Key.
Son Key. Yeah, Key. I don't know. Rest in peace to you, man. You made billions of dollars in my community.
His name is Gaston Glock.
Gaston Glock.
That's
Rest in
crazy.
peace, you evil genius.
The creator of the handgun that flooded the world.
You evil genius.
Damn.
Rob
Welcome.
said he got a SIG.
My favorite gun was a SIG. 20 in the clip here once. Ooh. Welcome to the Sports U Podcast, episode 145 of them things, man, where we read you the sports
And
news.
you continue to listen to our stupid ass opinions.
Come on,
Nigga,
man.
please.
Come on. You,
That's
baby.
gotta be a button.
We out here. Let's go into a lot of what we were speaking about for last week. Just
Yeah, man.
quickly get through them, and then we'll go into a lot of the NFL games. Just NFL this week. NBA's been kind of dry. I feel like maybe we could talk
Yeah,
about
them Christmas
a little
games
bit
was
of
ass,
things.
bro.
But
Christmas
we'll get
games
into
ass.
a
It's
a
Christmas
long
games
season.
a little bit. Yeah, very long season. But definitely get into the thick of things when it comes to the NFL. Let's start with the first one here. Dolphins. Cowboys at Dolphins.
I was like, what?
Dolphins, bro. I'll start with this one, bro.
Talk to
Go
me.
ahead.
It was underwhelming of a game. No,
Nah.
Underwhelming.
I thought it
won't
was gonna
really
be a lot
call it
better.
That
underwhelming.
fourth quarter.
Entertainment.
That
I mean,
fourth
if
quarter
you're
was a good
coming
one.
thinking both teams are coming to be scoring 35, yeah, it's underwhelming. But I didn't really.
That was a good game.
I wasn't coming in with a scoring expectation, but it was a competitive matchup.
Yeah.
Bro.
Who
That
are
was a good
you
game.
feeling better about after this game?
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins.
I don't
for
think
sure.
I don't think that I'm feeling any different about either team.
Nah, but I mean,
yes,
Dak,
you're
you
right.
these are teams.
You're
that
right about not feeling different about any
These are teams
other
you should be
team.
beating though.
They're in the, no.
Because
I
Tyreek
mean,
wasn't playing, right?
He did play.
No, he did play. Excuse
He
me.
got 100 yards last
Excuse
year,
me.
like 90-something yards. But even with
Nah, fuck that, bro. This is this. You got to beat the Dolphins, dog. You got to beat the Dolphins.
But this is a game where the flip side could be said towards the Dolphins. You got to
You're-
beat the Cowboys.
You're right, but at the same,
They're these guys walked into this game low key the same teams. If we're being, this is what we said last
okay,
week.
okay,
They
okay,
walked in
okay,
really the same team.
Okay.
So this was a proving moment for both of them.
okay.
Now after this game, they both are 1-4 against winning teams. How fucking funny is that?
Okay.
That's what
Both
I'm
of
saying,
them.
bro.
All right.
And they
Got me
both
there.
struggle on the road. Like both have those things. I would say I'm a little more concerned with the Cowboys because they're having the December where they're looking like their little cycle is about to continue. The Dolphins, they're not showing us that right now. And again, even with how they won this game, I they didn't win it off of Tua, but goddamn it, Mike McDaniel said he wasn't about to lose the game either.
Yeah, I think. I mean, the Cowboys starting off with that fumble on the goal line. They left some points on the table right there, and then the Dolphins in their own end zone just utilizing. Jalen Waddle were able to get out of there in big fashion too. I think the biggest thing that came out of this for me was that we know who the best wide receiver duo is in the league. And that's no question about it. I think one thing too is that
what duo is there on the fucking Cowboys? This has been CD mainly all year, bro.
No, I was talking about the Dolphins.
I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I get what you
It's solidified.
It
wasn't a question.
Yeah. No, I get what
yeah.
you're saying.
So, and the Dolphins' defensive line looked a lot better in the beginning of the year, but of course with the loss of Phillips, that's a big deal too.
It is.
I think
they were getting after Dak though. Bradley Chubb, Van Ginkel, I think that's his name.
That was a lot of pressure that they was giving. They was giving Dak hell.
Yeah,
they was giving Dak hell.
He had a lot of tackles too.
Man,
I think for this, you just look at both these teams. They're good teams. They're both good teams. But you need an overwhelmingly good
need
team.
To find consistency.
What
really.
team is overwhelmingly good in the league right now? You would say. Probably just the Ravens at this point, right?
Just the Niners and the Ravens.
Yeah, the Niners
You
and
can
the
still
Ravens,
put the Niners there.
After the Niners' performance, you can still put them in that category. I would say yes,
Bro.
right? I don't want to
Yes.
overreact.
It's just it was.
because
I don't
only
want to.
Certain teams have made them look that way.
I don't
What
want
you
to say
say?
it was just one bad game of Brock Purdy, but boy, they had that motherfucking number that night, man.
I think
They
somebody
had his
said
number
that,
that night.
Yeah, let's wait to get.
they
to
might be given like the rubric for both teams, the 49ers and the Eagles. They played each other pretty well on showing what's good with those teams in general. But I don't know, man. I have the Cowboys and Ravens meeting in the Super Bowl, and I don't feel too good about the Cowboys. But hey, if they do get the number 1 seed, which still is up in the air, right? Who else is in the NFC that would win that?
It's up in the air, but they're low key
just
3 teams with higher possibilities.
This is
of
the Cowboys, the
1 seed
Niners,
than
the
Cowboys.
Eagles. And
Yeah, so
that's it,
but the
really.
Niners lost too. So everybody pretty much lost who's on the top here. It looks
But the
like
Cowboys-
it's
bro.
Niners, Eagles,
This
Lions,
helped-
all 11 and 4.
Everybody
so the
losing
Cowboys
helped out
lost,
the
yeah.
Lions, really,
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
because they could potentially still get a 1 seed or a 2.
They clinched though, right?
They
Hey.
clinched their division, but
Okay.
their final position is in flux, still,
Right.
based on how everybody else is
Okay.
doing and themselves.
I mean,
So if the season ended today, what are they, like the 6th seed, the 7th seed,
who?
They're the 3 still.
the 3?
Yeah, if it
Who?
ended today,
Lions.
but if they win out and somebody else loses,
Yeah,
then they can have a higher seed.
right.
It looks like
Man.
the Niners are first here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Eagles are second,
Mhm.
Yeah,
and then the Lions are third right
Mhm.
now.
and Bucks got the 4th one.
So, man, it has to go through somebody. But let's finish this matchup talk, and then we'll get into the rest of everything else.
Yeah.
But with this part, I feel like a lot of opinions about both of these teams haven't changed too much.
No, not really.
The Cowboys could have proved something.
Yeah.
They weren't able to.
Yeah.
A lot of self mistakes and a lot of weird choices too.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And then you have, of course, the Dolphins.
they proved something.
They were able
but,
to hold it down at home,
Yeah,
and that's the biggest thing.
they.
On to the next
I
one.
guess.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, they proved something, but the Dolphins still have some more tests that's gonna show who they really are to end the year, and we're gonna talk about one of them this week too.
Yeah. Okay. So Ravens at Niners, real quick again.
I was wrong.
Definitely a
as fuck,
surprise.
boy. I was wrong
I
as hell.
picked the Ravens
I'll
to
hold
win,
that
but
one.
I was surprised on how this game actually looked, bro.
Yeah.
Like the Ravens offense are like my question marks aren't really on the I don't have question marks about this team.
Mm.
My thing is more so this defense needs a lot of credit for how well they played against the 49ers.
At home.
Yeah.
And for how they
At their house.
dismantled
Yeah.
them. Like, bro, they studied. They were, I don't know, bro. They came very, very prepared for
Yeah.
this. Like, even if you look at some of these
From
interceptions
Kyle
they
Hamilton
were
to
getting,
Snead,
like
and then
the
what was the other dude's name?
like
The linebacker. I can't remember his name.
two of Brock Purdy's interceptions were low key the same throw, bro.
Yeah.
Like him trying to.
Would you call
fit it-
some of them
him
like-
trying to fit it in on the
Would
touchdown, bro?
Would you call two of them luck?
Two of the interceptions.
Because one bounced off, I think it was George Kittle's face mask, and then Kyle Hamilton just so happened to be there.
I mean, I won't call it luck because that was already his second pick, and
He had 4.
He did have 4. I thought it was 5 at first, but it was 4.
one of them went to the corner because that was when they ran the blitz and the deflection.
Okay.
Yeah. So they were on top of Brock, bro.
I seen that the
They were on top
Ravens
of Brock.
ranked
Yeah.
first in both, which was I think takeaways and what was the other
points
one,
off
man?
turnovers or something.
Maybe. But basically the defense is rounding up
Mhm.
and getting hot at the right time. And when you have an
Yeah.
offense like that, yes, it sucks to not have Mark Andrews or your multiple running backs there. But you still have Lamar Jackson,
And they
MVP
have-
right
and
there.
They have
Yeah.
a passing game
MVP.
now.
That and
They
Zay,
have a real
that and Zay
passing game
Flowers
now,
is
bro.
I predicted that, motherfucker.
Seriously.
Let's see what happens.
That
You got a little bit more.
That props to Zay Flowers for sure. What did he have? 2 touchdowns?
Yeah, I believe so.
Believe so.
2 touchdowns with
I'm
like
still
120
not
yards, I
calling
think.
Brock a game manager. He did play like ass though.
I'm not gonna kick him when he's down because that's like the easy thing to do. They just had your number that night. They
Zay
just
Flowers
had your
only
number
had
that
one
night.
touchdown.
1 touchdown. Okay.
Nelson
How
Aguilar.
How many yards did he have though?
72.
72. 9
72?
catches.
Yeah.
9 catches. Okay. Wow, 9
Lamar,
catches. Only 72
Lamar was
yards.
spreading it around.
No, for
and
sure.
then he still had under 300 yards passing too. But like
252.
bro, he got enough to win.
Right.
Yeah, no.
This would be
He
one
did
of
his
those
job.
Tom Brady stat lines. Like
Yeah.
when you're not looking when you're just looking at it and saying, "Oh, they won, but Tom didn't." Yeah, this is one of those kind of games.
No, I feel you.
It was definitely an eye opener as to how good the Ravens are. I feel like.
Yeah.
It
And
is.
then the 49ers, losing at home like that, especially with an early safety, they had the early advantage. It felt
Yeah.
like, and then
At
flip the
least
switch,
they didn't
man.
get 40
Flip the
popped.
switch.
At least they didn't
So,
get 40 popped at home.
I mean, they scored 0 in the
Nah,
fourth.
but I mean,
so.
coming into the game though, high
but
key,
I'm
like
saying at least you remember they getting 40 on everybody else. So at least
Yeah.
the Ravens didn't run it up like that. But
coming
yeah.
into the game though, high key, it seemed like the Niners that came out very aggressive, and I think, like I said, that pick at the goal line, which was like, okay, we got this one now.
These are but I mean, even in all the games they were able to lose, it was defenses being able to step up against Brock though.
I
too,
believe we
bro.
were saying it a little bit earlier about them, maybe off air as well, but we don't have any concerns about the Niners still, right?
Nah,
No,
I don't think we do.
No,
no.
I think this just kind of shows
Maybe
exactly how good the
if
Ravens
I
are
have,
then.
if I were to say I have one concern or my biggest concern for the Niners, maybe would be the defense slightly, but like that's me trying to find something. You feel
Yeah.
me?
It's it's tough.
it was just a it was
it's
just
tough
a
to limit
week,
them to
bro.
points when you have 4 turnovers.
It was just
That's tough.
a tough week.
4 more chances.
And then if Brock's not
and then
playing
get back
well,
on.
like everybody else really isn't gonna play well like that.
You are.
High key.
You are covering Lamar Jackson too.
Yeah. All right, let's get on to the next one here. The Jaguars and Buccaneers from this last week. Definitely surprising that Trevor
Turned it
Lawrence.
off in the second quarter, brother.
Man.
Yeah.
Really?
Bro,
It was
it was a
bomb.
blow. The score got ran away with that early.
They shut down Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor
like that
Lawrence,
Too.
they need to
pretty
just
tough.
let Trevor Lawrence. I know they're trying to hold down the division for the playoffs, but they might need to just let him sit out the rest of the year.
Damn.
Not because
I mean, if he's getting
not-
tagged up that bad, yeah,
Well,
bro.
you're
not because
it's kind of in a flux. So
I'm not saying this from the position of he's looking trash, but he's not healthy, bro. He's not healthy. He needs to just sit. He
Yeah.
hasn't really sat any. He's only sat like 1 or 2 games this year, and he hasn't been healthy all season.
Right.
He played to a detriment, and it's like, I guess they assumed because they felt their team was the shoe-in for the division. Like, they still probably felt like they could win with him playing through injury, but they should just let him get his health correct
hey, I think
coming in.
I think the biggest story here is a continuation of Baker Mayfield playing very well
That
for
too.
the season.
Yeah.
Baker also
almost
Definitely gotta
300
give up
yards
Bakers for
again.
sure.
think
2
the
touchdowns.
Run, I think the run game even got some stuff going this game.
Oh,
too.
absolutely.
Was there
White,
White?
has been playing
He
very
had
well.
a touchdown.
Especially in the passing game as well. That's a
Yeah.
huge thing. But again, another solid performance for Baker. I think he needs to be given his flowers. 74% completion rating in that game too. We were raving about the Jaguars defense earlier this year. Maybe they're taking a step back, but the biggest thing, he's able to produce.
Seems like everybody's just nicked up on the Jags, though.
Hey,
Everybody's
man,
just
I
nicked
that-
up.
attribute the drive.
No excuses,
I
though.
attribute it to the
but
offense. Really.
The Mike Evans Baker Mayfield connection has been awesome
Yeah,
too.
what is it? Because this is his 10th season with 1,000 yards. So I mean, shout out to Baker for making sure that happened this season,
Baker's
keeping the streak
been-
alive.
Baker's been throwing it to everybody there. I mean, really, let's see if he could still get Chris Godwin to 1,000. But because I don't know how.
Yeah,
I don't know how
that's-
cause Chris Godwin. Would
I don't
be,
know.
but,
I'd
like,
have to.
yeah.
I'd have to
They
look.
have
If he
a-
gets them both to 1,000, bro, hey.
They have a 4-game win streak. They're comparing him to Tom Brady's year. I think is his last year with the Bucks. 8-7, 8-9. They were able to win the win. I think it was a wild card spot, right?
I
Yeah,
think
they
so.
did. No,
And
they
then,
won the division.
They win the division with
Hell
that.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The division was garbage.
It was garbage.
Ah.
It was garbage, bro. Who's
Um,
gonna beat him?
64% completion rating, 66% completion rating for Tom Brady. 26-8 so far. And Tom Brady was 25-9
At age
for the
45.
full season. Yeah, no, absolutely. So 2 extra games, and Baker is producing 1 less interception, 1 more touchdown so far. Better passer rating as well. So I'm just saying, man. A lot of people get down on him. I think this is just to point out that hey, he's suitable. I'm not raving about him like he's the next best thing, but
He's
he
getting
is
the
a good
job
quarterback.
done.
I'm not down on him, but he's earned himself some more time, and yeah, they should.
Well, I'm
they should
happy
give
for
what
him,
he-
and
give him what he earned.
similarly to, and I don't want to bring my Rams in here like that,
Is
but
he on a
similarly to the
one-year
Rams,
deal with them?
He is
I
on
don't
a
know.
one-year deal.
I think they did something with his contract decision. I think it was like an option possibly. So I'll look into
Maybe
that
some
right now as
incentive
well.
on it.
But I seen though that what I was saying though is that the Rams, all of their pieces are there now, similar to Baker. With all of his pieces are healthy, they're there, and if you got a guy who's at least not turning over the ball, you can see what that offense can do.
'cause that's
Yeah.
been a
Our
problem
offense is
for
all
him.
healthy
That's
now.
problem been-
Don't turn over the ball, Matthew,
Right.
and then we're all set to go.
Right.
So similar to this guy, I believe he's looking pretty good in that aspect.
Yeah,
It
he's-
says here,
Baker's also had the turnover bug before too.
this is 2 days ago. Except, fuck it. Baker Mayfield's future becomes clear with Tampa Bay. Buccaneers contract decision is set to become a free agent in 2024 NFL offseason, but the quarterback has outlined his desire to remain with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers next year. It was a 1-year deal, 8.5 with Mayfield at the start of the offseason. This includes a $4 million upfront and 4.5 coming from various incentives. That's a terrible contract.
It
But
is,
hey,
damn.
Oh, it's a prove it deal though. What the
well,
hell?
I think the biggest thing for him, it might have been a prove it, but look at all the weapons that he does have with his team. It's a good
Exactly.
weapon.
Yeah,
But
makes
that's
sense
why,
makes sense to
too.
put it
So
on a
it's
prove
like,
it deal.
yeah.
Yeah. Makes
Exactly.
sense. Makes perfect
No,
sense.
I completely agree.
So let's
They just-
hypothetically
'cause
let's
It's like they had Jameis, bro, and it's like if that was the case, they would have gave him some crazy money too.
True.
Mhm.
I was gonna say hypothetically they win a playoff game.
Ugh.
How much you giving Baker?
I hate you.
Not much. Because
I hate
they
you.
We
won
giving
a-
him
You
a-
went from how much are we giving Maker till fuck him.
Oh wait,
he
so
sucks.
for him to get paid. For him to get paid.
Both of y'all.
For him to
Y'all
get-
hated Baker
But
talking about
here-
extra
okay, but Bob,
contracts now.
Here's my thing.
Rob,
Here's my
hate
thing.
you guys.
I didn't
Am
bring
I
up this
not a-
question
am I
into.
not a- am
I'm
I-
giving him his credit for his improvement.
That's true.
Now you want to say?
No, I'm so mad at
I
you guys.
understand.
You
I
guys gave
did
me
trash
so
him.
much flack.
I definitely did.
I for sure fucking
Backing up
did.
Derek Carr.
I did the same
Hey,
way I was
man.
giving Geno shit.
He's
for
got a
years.
lot of shit.
It's the first year he's played
happening.
better than Derek
I'm
Carr.
just saying, but the same way I was giving
Oh,
Geno
they've
shit for
been playing the
years, and he
same.
proved himself. I was giving Baker shit for years, and he proved himself. So What is he like a Danny Dimes contract?
No, I mean Gino is Gino. I
No,
don't think he's
no.
anything great. He has one
And
good season.
even-
Cool.
I'm just saying.
Look at this
I'm just
season.
saying contract because what did Gino get? 3 years, 103.
That's
Is
not
Baker getting-
crazy.
No, I'm
It's
saying
I
is
not.
Baker
don't
getting
know
that?
if he
And
got.
my
oh,
thing is Baker.
let's look at his contract.
That's
Did
what
he
I'm
get?
saying
Did he get
is-
3
I
years?
think
103.
Gino,
That's
I think
a
Gino,
lot.
Gino
He
got
didn't-
3 years,
G-
103.
Oh, Gino might have got.
Gino got 3
Gino's
years,
deal is
103.
not. His is respectable. It's team.
3
friendly.
years, 75, not 103.
Oh,
Oh, includes a
wow.
30 million in incentives.
Okay, so it's like.
Wait.
It's like a.
No. Is it? Does that make it up to?
That makes it up to 100.
Oh
then.
yeah, 100. Geno Smith agrees to 3-year, $105 million
105. I
contract.
was off by 2.
But
105 for 3 years.
I guess you can give him that if you want him long term.
But he didn't put up Geno Smith types of.
No, but I'm
throws
just
and
saying
contracts and
that's just
Let's look
like
at his last year's stats real quick.
Gino's contract
Gino
is
had
like
4,000 yards, but I heard people trying to say, "Oh, he went and did better than Russell Wilson in his own system," and that wasn't exactly true.
what I'm trying to say
He had
is
30
He put up barely the.
Hold up, he had 30 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, about 4,200 yards. Baker
That's
right
good.
now.
Mhm.
He could be on pace for that.
Baker
Maybe.
Mayfield stats. I
He
don't,
could be on pace for that.
I don't even think he has 3,600 yards.
Wow.
So he
Yeah.
can do that with. He needs 4 more touchdowns, so 2 touchdowns in the next 2 games,
Mhm.
and a couple 300-yard games, and he's exactly where he was.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Gino only had to do that for 1 year to get that contract.
Yeah.
So here,
So
he
that
goes.
so
That-
so the only
that's
reason why.
true.
So
So who
the
would
only
pay him
reason-
that? These
so
guys would.
I don't know. I don't know
That's
if
what I'm
Tampa
saying.
can pay him that either.
Facts. Unless
Maybe, but I don't
un-
know.
because I don't know.
I don't know what their cap space is right now.
I would imagine
I
that
haven't looked at any of
Tampa's. I don't think they would blow it up, but like, what does Mike Evans want to do? Does he want to leave? Does he want to stay?
Actually,
I think
Depending on what
he's-
happens with
he's
Mike
done,
Evans, is what
actually.
they're gonna
They
do after
had-
Baker
yeah,
Mayfield.
He's up for his. Mike Evans is
Mike
up,
is
coming
Mike.
up, too.
Whatever happens with Mike
Evans'
determines
contract is
Baker's
coming up,
future,
too.
determines Chris Godwin's future, determines.
Godwin's good. No,
Hey,
they
chill.
just signed Godwin right after.
I'm
Keep
the
going.
Super
I
Bowl.
like what you're saying.
But
Yeah.
basically, what I'm trying to say is Mike Evans'
Mike Evans,
decision
yeah.
really determines what's going to happen for the Buccaneers the next
Yeah.
3-4 years for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Because if Mike's
Because
out,
he's up for his
I
contract
think it's
right now.
if Mike's
I think-
out, I think it's a fire sale for everything.
I think you more got a point because a lot of his production came
Shaq
from
Barrett, Vita,
Yeah.
everybody. It's a fire
Yeah.
sale
No,
for
I'm
everybody.
saying though, but
Maybe
but
not the
Baker's a lot of
defense.
Baker's production
not the
came
defense,
from
but-
his relationship or his connection with Mike Evans. too.
Right.
So yeah, I feel like you gotta get one and the other.
But you got
And what if Baker gives them some money so that they can pay him too? But
Well,
are you gonna
what if
pay
they
a
go to Mike Evans
31-year-old
first
wide
anyways?
receiver like that? I think he's 31 now.
I mean, but
That's
he's
not
31.
that-
But for the last 10
Come
years, he's
on,
had
bro.
1,000 yards.
they're doing that with everybody now, though, big dog.
No, if
Uh,
you're
I'm,
right.
I'm not. I'm talking to him.
yeah,
like
yeah,
they're
yeah.
no,
doing
but
that with
I mean, the
everybody
last
now.
10 years,
I'm
he's
not
had
saying he has
1,000
to get
yards.
I'm not saying he has to set the market again, but bro, I'm not. But that
Yeah, he's
doesn't
gonna be
mean
31
like,
next year,
oh,
technically.
Yeah, okay, he doesn't have to set the market, but I don't think that means just because he's 30, be like, oh, we'll give you 3 years, 22 million. Like that's crazy. That's crazy.
How much is he getting paid right now?
He's,
Is Mike Evans demanding over $30 million annually?
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. If that's the case, get him
yeah,
out of
he's
there.
if he's asking for that.
If
I
he's
don't
asking
know.
for that, get him out of there.
I don't know.
That's nuts.
Man,
Somebody need another beer?
that guy says that's
Sure,
from
if you don't want me to drink root beer.
JoeBucksFan.com. Like, shut the fuck up.
He's
Hold up.
27 with a root beer.
Hey, motherfucker,
Not good.
and I drink it.
Oh, man.
All right, though. But yeah, I think let's continue to give Baker's flowers. But I don't know if I'd give him that contract. I'm gonna be real.
I wouldn't give him that contract either.
I gotta see what type of leadership he has. I don't think I've seen the same type of leadership that Gino has.
Fuck leadership, dog. Because
No
I mean,
big deal.
I don't think
big
he's.
deal.
He's your fucking quarterback. What do you mean?
I don't really think he's a leader like that, though.
No, I don't.
Well,
either.
everybody gravitates
I
to
don't
him.
either.
I mean, I just.
I'm
I
saying
don't think
I
so.
agree with you. I don't
Bro.
think that he would be the same type of leader that Gino would be.
True.
I mean, even me, like I think I'd want to follow Gino more than I'd follow Baker Mayfield.
Baker gotta get out of that.
But hey,
little
I'm
ass-
not in-
he gotta
I'm
grow
not
out
in
of that little ass attitude.
That
chip
hot
on-
shot mentality.
over
for sure.
over motherfucking exaggerated
for
chip
sure.
on his
That's what I'm
shoulder.
saying.
Like I'm not saying he can't have one, but
Let's
it's
look
like,
at-
bro,
Let's look at Gino's stats this year: 17
They're
and
down.
9, 3,100. But did he play every single game
He
basically?
might have missed
I,
one.
I believe that
no,
he missed one.
missed one because
think
Drew
so.
Lock played that game against
Mhm.
the Eagles with Jackson Smith and the Jigba.
Damn, that's a long time ago now.
What?
Or unless they don't have it written down here.
What are you referring to?
That game against the Eagles.
It was last week
Why don't
or a week, two.
they
it was
have
within
him
the
playing?
last two.
They have him playing every game on a weekly basis at least.
They played them maybe December.
Why does
Maybe
it
it
feel
was
like
before
it's been
the
a long
Titans.
time ago?
It was. What season?
Oh,
are
it looks
you
like right
looking at?
here.
What season
This is
are
this
you in?
season.
How is the Eagles game? Go to
Where was
ESPN,
that?
bro.
Where was that game?
Please go to ESPN.
What is he?
He's just on Google searching, and I'm like, I don't know.
Eagles. What? Seahawks. Eagles.
Yeah.
Seahawks.
That was within the last 2 weeks
versus
for sure.
Eagles. Yeah, I felt like it was recent, but why did it say
Yeah,
December
see.
18th?
And it's not. Yeah, it's definitely just.
Oh
not
yeah,
showing.
why? Look at I did it from literally one like. It was a month. It was a whole month that he.
It's like
missed,
2-3
basically.
games not showing.
Yeah. So that's my bad right there. But anyway, yeah. I mean, he missed what? Maybe 2 games at that point. I would say.
Baker?
Maybe it was both of. That means maybe he missed. Yeah,
I think
maybe
he had a
missed
bye
one or
week
two.
maybe during this time too, but
True. He missed a week at least.
he missed like 2 weeks or so. But yeah, his numbers are definitely looking down.
For Gino.
Okay.
Unfortunately. But anyway,
He was
numbers
hurt
are
one
down.
game because Drew Lock was starting.
Yeah, that's the game
Dude,
against the Eagles.
these
Okay.
Drew
It
Lock.
was, yes, because they
these
beat
fucking
the Eagles that
mosquitoes are
game.
eating my ankles, bro.
I'm glad I'm wearing sweats
Yeah,
Damn.
me too.
and long socks.
Fuck. All right, let's get on to the thick of it. Fuck the
Next
NBA.
week.
Head to the thick of it.
Next week.
About
or
30
this
minutes in here, right, Gift Man?
weekend.
26.
26. All right,
Hey, shit.
Oh, we talking about Russ?
Yeah, bro.
let's get into that first. Go ahead.
Okay, so
Yeah,
All right,
man.
Stevie. It sounds like you can give us a breakdown of what's going on with Russ.
Well,
Go ahead and let's go ahead and hear it, brother.
it's been.
if you can.
The reports have been reporting that. No, but all right. If we being for real,
they're throwing
The-
hella
I
slander
hate
on
you,
Russ.
the
bro.
It's crazy.
no, but
The
let's-
reports have been reporting.
Yeah,
Aikido.
the word.
No, I know, but this is
it's
funny.
like, and the crazy thing is,
Schultz
this is clearly
going crazy.
been an ongoing situation for longer than we've been aware of too. But
Yeah, that's the
the
sick part.
Broncos apparently, after the
Chiefs game.
Chiefs game, when the Broncos started their little win streak, they came to Russell Westbrook and asked him.
Russell
to-
Wilson.
I'm so sorry.
Ha ha.
Russell Wilson.
Dudunts.
Russell Wilson. They asked Russell Wilson to drop a $37 million injury guarantee in case he were to be hurt.
Mm.
And we've already seen how many quarterbacks have actually gotten hurt this season, which is it's kind of up this year if we're being honest. It's kind of up. It's at least 5 to 10 starters,
Bro,
quarterbacks out.
It's a lot.
It is.
It's up. So, no, in Russ's mind, I'm sure he notices that too. Why the hell would I waive that anyways? Okay. They still continue on the win streak. And then after...
That's one.
There is a game this month that they played.
That they won. I can't remember who.
There's a game
Wasn't
they
it the
played
Chiefs
this
again, if
month.
I'm not- if-
No,
no?
the Chiefs, when they won that one, that was the second time they faced them. So it wasn't
Okay.
that. It was during this month they played a game, and they came up to him and asked him that shit again. And then they
I didn't know
threatened
they
to
asked
bench
him
him.
twice. Oh, wow.
Then they're threatening to bench him if he didn't waive it.
Mm.
So at that point, it's like even if you think about the timing of when they allegedly asked him this,
Right,
then you see they dropped 2 more games after that.
right.
Not because of Russ, but they
Right.
did drop 2 more games after
Right.
that. Now he's benched.
Mm.
Honestly, I don't know if y'all heard Sean Payton in these interviews where he's been speaking on the situation, the somewhat that he has. Sean Payton sounded like he had a motherfucking agenda the day he walked in there, brother. Sean Payton.
Hey, okay, wait, hold up, because I just want to attack on what you not attack but attach to it.
Yeah.
It was said in reports since the beginning, especially after the Russ year that he had last year. That
Yeah.
Sean Payton and if they wanted to pick, especially with the money that they had with the Walmart money, that this would be the last year, and Sean Payton had basically
final say probably.
final say, full autonomy over
Yeah.
the franchise at this point.
Yeah,
They gave Russ a shot
pretty much.
based off his contract.
Sean Payton.
It's about the production, and he hasn't been producing the way that they wanted him to.
What's the way they want him to though?
And that's why I have a problem with this.
Not having this type of record. It's a full team effort.
But,
Don't get me wrong.
yeah.
It's a full team effort.
Right.
But
The DC's not losing his job.
his
Two.
it might
He's not facing getting
somebody's
cut.
gonna get scapegoated, but somebody also
Well,
needs
Russ
needs to sacrifice their money in a certain manner. So anyway, you're all the stuff that you say is correct, but before the season started, and I remember bringing this up on the pod, like if Russ doesn't play well, they're gonna cut him. It's not a thing about
disagree
it.
with that.
No, I'm not saying you didn't,
Yeah.
but it was already writing on
But
the
can
wall
we say he
that
hasn't played well?
they didn't care. I would say that. Okay, how about this? Did they? Are they getting what they thought that they paid for?
Yes.
And I would say no.
Well, because think about it.
I mean,
They got rid of Randy Gregory.
they are
Tim
not.
Patrick's still out. Tim
Yeah.
Patrick ain't seen the field in 2 years.
Cortland
so it kind of
Sutton's the best receiver.
right, and Jerry Judy is not living up to expectations.
always
Somebody
down.
fucked up drafting Jerry Judy. Really?
Well, he's just
he's not.
immature. It seems like.
No,
yeah.
but it's just like we're not acknowledging those, and we're just gonna
And it's
scapegoat
going
Russ.
straight to
Like,
Russ
let's not have a
being not
Derek Carr
producing.
situation
Let me see.
here. Let's not have a Derek Carr situation. I was trying to cut you off or anything like
No,
that.
no, you're good.
Let's not have a Derek Carr situation here and let Josh McDaniels make the final fucking decision and then realize, you know what? I don't think we should have did that.
I don't think they should. Probably
I
do
don't
this
think-
either, bro.
I don't
Josh
think.
McDaniels.
Yeah, he
I'm
backdoored.
just
Derek
saying he
Carr
backdoored
pretty
Derek
much
Carr. Don't
in
let
this-
Sean Payton
in this
backdoor Russell
fashion.
Wilson. And you're stuck with Trevor
Jarrett
Siemian,
Stidham,
Jarrett
bro.
Stidham going in the next
They're
season.
about to start Jarrett.
You know what I'm
Ironic
saying?
that they're starting Jarrett Stidham too. When the Raiders did this shit last year,
That's what I'm saying.
notice who was starting.
That's
Come
what
on,
I'm
bro.
saying.
It's
Let's bum.
Come on.
it's
Let's not fuck up here is what I'm about to say because it looks like everybody's about to crash out and burn like a motherfucker right here.
if you look at the,
The
team,
Broncos are going to be at a point of no return if they fuck this up.
if they look at the
For
team,
the next couple years.
if you look at the team, they're underperforming, straight up.
The defense underperformed.
The defense is underperforming.
You can't put one part of the blame. We've been saying it all season.
You're
when
right.
the defense shows up, the offense doesn't. When the offense shows up, the defense
Mm.
doesn't. They went on this win kind of streak kind of thing, 6-3 in their last 9 games or so.
Yeah.
Before this, I think this final loss. They were finally becoming a team that they were
Supposed to
envisioning,
be.
right?
Yeah.
But we seen the argument over the on the sideline.
Yeah.
Clearly, he has
Oh,
no
yeah,
respect
and-
for Russ.
Yeah, I want to.
Nah.
Yeah, I want to address that point too, cause like, bro, it's like he's taking every chance he could to goddamn castrate this man Russell Wilson
For real.
all fucking season.
Because you would never talk to Drew like that.
And that shit is crazy, cause it's like.
But
it's-
Russ is so off script. Drew Brees he knows where he's going with the ball. Russ is
I understand.
if he doesn't see it in the first read, he's trying to
And,
scramble.
I mean, I understand that.
At least that's the
too,
narrative
but
with them,
I
and it looks like it too.
understand that too. I'm not gonna say that's not true, but
But
we also
you
gotta
kinda
look
knew
at
what you
this.
was getting into
We gotta
when you
look at
decided
this
to take
old
the
ass
job.
scheme. This nigga Sean Payton out here. Like, come on, bro. He's not trying to. It's like he's almost not really even trying to put this nigga to success, bro.
Right.
They're running the ball 3 downs. Russ throws some, and then Russ has to create magic out of some shitty fucking scheme that they want to design for him to throw on 3rd down.
I think you'll okay. How about this? As of right now, with the way that things are, right? Just looking at it,
Yeah.
and they're not necessarily fighting for like a draft position or something, right?
They were
I wouldn't
fighting
say
for
they
a
are,
playoff
right?
spot.
So now it's like Sean Payton needs to
Maybe
show
low
that-
key the division with how the Chiefs look.
But what I'm saying is we're talking about two different things now.
Yeah.
My main thing is, do you want to win this next game? And if you do win this next game, is that proving everybody that, hey, it is Russ, it's not me type stuff? As a Sean Payton, like, are you trying to win this game? Like, it looks like, you always want to win
That's a
the
good
game,
question.
of course.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, do you win the game to prove a point? Is there extra motivation in that? Because if he does win with Jared Stidham, doesn't that make everybody look better, especially in the organization?
Assumingly gives him big points if he wins with Jared Stidham.
Assumingly,
and who are they playing?
Want to do that? I don't know. I'll check it right now.
Okay.
I'm not
But
sure now. Think about it.
The Broncos, they will play the Chargers.
That's not a guarantee win, bro.
It's not. No.
If Brandon Staley was coaching, I'd give him that game, but
And the Broncos are at home. If they lose this game,
it's still a coin toss. It's still a
if
coin
they
toss.
lose this game, they lose season ticket members. That's what I think. Because if they're going to continue to put their money into Sean Payne, and Sean Payne made this big-ass decision, and then they lose, I know a lot of Broncos fans that are be like, fuck this season. Fuck it over. And, like, I'm sure if they're not going to put their hard-earned money into that, you got to win at home.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You got to win at home.
Did you see
This
how
is a must game, a must
you
win
should
game.
have seen how those fans looked when they were losing to the fucking Patriots, bro.
Yeah.
They were not, bro.
And they ended up winning in the end like that. Like, it's just...
No, the Broncos lost.
No, I'm talking about the Patriots. Like, they
Oh,
ended up
yeah.
winning in the end. Because they were up by a lot. The Broncos made a comeback, and then they won, right?
Yeah.
So
Well,
But I mean,
a Russ put together comeback too.
it was...
Shit.
okay, but, it's all in garbage time type shit. Like,
I
I don't
mean,
know.
yes, but shit.
different type
Even
of
with the
feel.
way they fell down, bro, these niggas had a sack fumble, and then they had that shit happen where bro didn't catch the return all the way, and then the Patriots just recovered it, and it was in the goal line too. Like, that was literally like 14 points. Boom, boom. And then they had to,
And they let Bailey Zappi look good. You're talking about their defense.
Happy hour.
So, again,
Bailey
brother,
Zappi was looking all right.
I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of parts in this story.
Yeah.
But I think winning this next game puts Russ to bed, puts the situation on we're all in on Sean Payton.
Yeah.
If they lose this game, everything's going to shit.
Yeah, the Broncos look fucking
And they look
crazy
like
if they
idiots.
lose this game.
Especially to the Chargers.
Well, the Raiders still lost. Did the Raiders win that game with Jared Stidham? Probably.
Nah.
Probably not. Yeah.
They beat the
Niggas didn't care, though.
Oh, yeah, they did win. They came out and they won.
Who they play?
No, because we played.
He played very well. I
He
believe.
played very well, but we still lost the game. He played well, but we still lost the game.
Raiders 2022 schedule.
Jared Stidham. Oh, I think he got all those 4 touchdowns in that game.
You should search the game though.
What was it? Raiders, what?
2022.
22 schedule. What was it, this game? And they put up 30?
It's the last. It would be like, it's after that.
I thought it was like the second to last game.
It was like the third.
It's gonna
The
be
third
either
to
the
last game.
Steelers or after the Steelers.
Oh,
It's
Steelers.
not this game. Derek Carr played.
If I'm
that
not
game.
mistaken, it was after
Derek
the
Carr
Steelers.
played this game. I watched it. Derek Carr played
So it was the last game?
last 2. It's in there.
No, Derek Carr played this game too.
Well, that's not even the last. That might be like
It
week
might be
15.
2023 then.
No, it's
Schedule.
22.
It's
bro. It
22.
was last
It was
year.
the 22
Why is it
season.
showing
You're
me
not
this?
looking at the whole schedule though. You're doing the Google
This is
search.
20
They don't show all the games. That's why I said go to ESPN, bro. They don't show all the games through here. We just watched them not show all Geno Smith games.
Man, I don't know how to fucking do this right now.
Just go to ESPN.
Fuck.
Oh, here it is.
Got fucking cooked.
Hold up. There's another game here. Against, who was it?
Probably
Chiefs, they
another
got cooked.
division team.
Yeah, here we go. The 49ers. They put up 34 and they lost, I think.
Why the fuck they have so many points?
Jared Stidham, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, but they lost.
2 picks.
Cool. Oh, great. Cool game.
Yeah.
Man,
Still
get them.
lost.
Yeah, he
Where you
still-
come from?
Yeah, I'm sorry. He's not winning.
Yeah.
He's not about to win them a game, bro.
Like,
Get the fuck out of here.
What is Jared
Get
Stidham
the
really
fuck
gonna
outta
do,
here.
bro?
Jared Stidham.
The only way they win that game is if the Chargers' backup quarterback just can't get it done.
You can't get can't get anything done. But nah, I think it kind of sucks to see because like the business and the ethics of this situation have just been thrown out the window. It's
I
either
don't
like
think so.
it's
what
either like
ethics?
do
What
it-
ethics are being broken, bro? It's not anything
you
different
signed
from the
You
NFL.
signed me to
I'm
this
not
He's
gonna-
still
contract.
getting paid.
You signed me to this
What free
contract.
agents are gonna want to fuck with that type
Right.
of shit, bro? Let's think
Right.
of like
get rid of Russ,
you
what
can
the
say there
Broncos do.
you can say there are
Yes,
no
with the
ethics
Broncos.
He
being
got
bothered.
He got paid.
What free agents want to come to the team ownership
When they're doing this shit
when
to
they're
Russ?
saying when they know
Do
they're
it or
coming
not.
to you
Do it or sit down.
mid-season?
Money? That's what brought Russ there.
Not
So fuck
these
all that
guys,
shit.
bro.
Y'all tripping.
They
Nah,
sold the team
bro.
and inherited
How about
Russ
this?
though.
How about this?
They didn't
Who the fuck
actually
wanted to go to the Broncos in the first place as a free agent? Oh, I'm gonna go to the Broncos all the time. Nobody want to go to the damn Broncos.
I mean, they did have to
Who?
trade for him.
No, I'm saying as a free agent,
Free
who are they
agent.
attracting at all?
Right.
Maybe
Nobody.
defensive
Right.
players.
So okay,
Defensive
if they're not
players.
gonna attract
No.
nobody, why are we gonna do
They got
this
a few
shit?
defensive
Think about
players.
it. They're already
Bro,
not
they
gonna
gotta
attract.
build from within. They don't get nobody.
Right, but
it's money.
But think about it. They already don't. They're already not going to attract nobody because it's Denver.
Oh.
Hold on. They're already not attracting nobody because it's Denver. Now we're just going to backdoor the fuck out of Russ. So now we're really not going to be a no-fly zone for anybody. Because if you backdoor Russ, what? We're just going to rely on Jared Stidham all fucking season? Let's be serious
That's
here.
what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing.
That's a terrible decision.
It's either what if he gets hurt? Then you
Who?
then you gotta pay him and you can't trade him, you can't do anything with him. People might still want him. Take on his contract.
All I'm trying to say is
if he
Bob,
gets hurt and he's out for the whole next season, he still gets
all
paid
I'm trying to say,
37.
all I'm trying to say is the
If
ethics
he gets
and
hurt,
the business,
blame your goddamn offensive line.
right? The ethics and the business behind this went out the window. That's not fair.
Bro,
That's
it is
crazy
fair.
to
what
do
the
that.
fuck are you talking
That's
about?
crazy to do that.
I'm not
bro.
gonna sit here and argue about what's fair and what's
That's
not
crazy
fair.
to do that.
But as a grown
It's
ass man,
completely
if I
fair.
know I got an incentive and for
and
my
it
injury,
benefits me.
and it's 37, the number shit. But nigga, and I see niggas are obviously getting hurt. I don't know if it's gonna happen to me. And shit, we're playing in this amoeba offense. I shouldn't be getting hit up, even though this offensive
No,
line.
I thought the
Why?
the injury incentive is not an incentive. It's if he does get injured, he has
okay, guaranteed.
and then he gets cut. He gets that money still, and then now it's like, okay, we're gonna sit you. You're not playing, and he won't get injured, and then we're still gonna cut you.
They still have to. So
That
they,
means-
So they don't
Means-
have to pay him that 37 no
I
more.
mean, I hear you.
I thought
but to
that's how it
him,
worked.
no. So
You're
we all gotta look at it because I seen one thing. I know you seen one thing.
Nah,
and I know
that's
you
how
seen
it
a
works.
different
no.
thing.
No, if he
Let me know
doesn't,
one, please.
if he doesn't drop, if he doesn't deny it, yeah, they're saying they'll cut him.
No,
because-
they're gonna cut his ass, bro.
but
Trash, washed.
They wanted to.
You still calling him washed?
He's not
I-
washed.
I called him washed in the beginning of
He's
this.
not
I called him
washed.
washed the season where they acquired him.
Even
I
That's
called him
because
washed.
they, bro.
If we're looking
if
at
we're
the
looking
stats,
at
bro,
Nathaniel
listen,
Hackett,
time out,
okay,
time out,
he's
time out,
not-
time out, time out.
But this year,
I
you can't
called
say he's
him washed when you started coming on this pod, and that's how at least has to be 2 years ago, maybe 2.5.
just about.
I called him washed when we said it was DK's rookie season. They got DK, Tyler. They had a good
DK's
tight
rookie
end still.
season is longer than that.
yeah, that was like.
I believe it's his
2017,
rookie season.
2018.
No.
DK's
DK
rookie
hasn't been
season
here for
was-
that long. This is like his third year.
Nah,
Fuck, he's already been
that's-
paid. How
that's-
is he in his
yeah,
third
that's
year?
Let's see.
He's already been paid.
He's already gotten a
bro.
contract.
Yeah, DK's been in the league for like 4 years now, going on 5.
Probably
I
5,
think.
6.
Yeah, high key.
He's
Oh,
already
dang,
got a
20.
He's got-
contract.
yeah, that's what
That's
I'm
probably
saying.
his second year then. So what?
Still,
But listen.
Bro.
Wait, listen to what I have to say real quick. He had the best offensive line that he ever had in his career, and they didn't even win a playoff game. He had all the tools. DK, Tyler, they had a third receiver too. I forget who it is.
The tight end.
Yeah, who?
I know they always got pretty good tight ends. They had two healthy running backs when they entered the playoffs, and then they have
What
always
year?
a good defense.
Yeah, what year?
It was his second to last year on the Seahawks.
And they lost to like.
Let's see.
Is that when they lost to the Rams? Is that you
Yeah.
talking about?
They lost to the Rams.
Yeah.
Okay, they lost to the Rams, bro. What?
Bro, no, shut up.
Wasn't that the Rams
I'm
Super Bowl
talking
year?
about he had his
No,
best
Jared
team.
Goff's last
listen,
year.
Listen,
Jared
he had his best
Oh,
team.
come on.
Bro, hold up. Exactly. Maybe he lost fucking Jared Goff. Even worse, not Matthew Stafford. I would understand where you guys have come from if it's Matthew Stafford. It's fucking Jared Goff, if anything. I'm not talking about that. I'm
Okay.
saying he had his best team after all the Super Bowl years, right? He had his best team since, let's say, Marshawn Lynch left the team, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had his best team during that time, and it was always all his running backs weren't healthy. He had 2 running backs, I think a 3 running back committee. The third one's not that great, but he at least had 2, and everybody was healthy, and he didn't produce. And if you're this guy, the guy that got that major-ass contract, you're supposed to be the guy that lifts him over that shit, or at least make a deep playoff run. They got bounced in the first round.
So your division rival.
When that happened, that's when I said, what can we do in this next year
Division
to become
rival.
better? Trade Russ. The same thing that I said about Aaron Rodgers too.
They still
Okay.
kept
Trade
him
him
another
a
year
year
though.
early. They went to one more time.
Go ahead.
Aaron Rodgers went to the NFC Championship, didn't win. I said, you're not gonna go any further than this. Your team is good. Your team is good enough. You guys are already getting tired of each other. Trade them now so that you can get the most out of them. And they ended up trading them 2 years later, too late as well. And look how it went. Same thing with Russ. He was washed at that time. That's when I said that he was done, finito, washed. That was 4 years ago. I would say.
He
This
still
is a
had
rival
42.
team, bro. That's crazy.
The year he's referring
over.
to, he also had 4,000. He had a 4,000-yard season.
Wasn't he like
30
fit for
plus
MVP
touchdowns
votes or something like that?
This is
Like
one of
Deshaun
those
Watson,
years. That's
Lamar,
what I'm
and them,
saying, bro.
yeah.
They weren't
Yeah,
gonna
that's
fucking trade
wild.
him after that, just because he lost to the Rams.
Man.
Now, when he comes back that next year and they had all that tension, and he was saying he wanted to get paid.
okay.
All right,
I'm gonna show you.
But
Look,
no,
look.
I'm not riding with the.
After 40, he's literally most likely even looks like here his best season.
That's the year you're referring to, 4,200. Okay.
Look at. Listen though, that was his best season. I said trade him.
How is that
And look at
washed?
everything after.
Yeah, that's why.
Look at
I'm
look
talking
at
about
everything after. I said he is not gonna get any better.
I can
And-
poke
and
holes
it's not
in
gonna
it.
work.
I can still poke. I still
Bro.
have holes to poke through what you just said, bro. I hear
you're
you, but I still.
tripping. He's
Why am I
sat
tripping?
down. He's sat down. Nobody even wants him. I showed you that Mark Schlereth
I think that's a lie
video.
that nobody
Dog,
wants
I'm not
him.
rolling
Bro,
with this shit.
I
that's
think
Sorry.
crazy.
Nobody wants
Great
him.
breakdown,
Nah,
but
I
I'm
don't
not
know about
rolling
that
with it.
one.
No, I'm
He's
telling.
not washed.
I'm saying this
I'm
much.
not rolling with it.
I've been saying it. I'm not. This is not new. I've been saying
I know.
it.
I know
We're not
that.
saying it's
You
new.
guys-
I think
but
you're a
also-
little-
We're not bought
you're a
in.
little
But listen,
crazy for saying that.
Y'all
We're
were
not bought
y'all
in.
were picking him to win division titles these last 2 years with the Broncos. Nothing.
I picked him
I
no
for
years.
sure
I
picked-
picked the Chargers and I picked the Chiefs.
Nah, nothing.
Yeah, I for sure picked the Chiefs.
I know. for
And I
sure.
said the
picked the
Broncos will be
Chiefs.
second this
not,
year.
Not this. Not this. I'm not talking about this year. I'm talking about years prior to that.
How
This
many
year, though.
years
Bro,
would
the 2
we
years
have picked
prior, I
them?
picked the Chiefs and the Raiders.
How many years would we have picked them, bro?
Fucking Raiders.
I'm
Even
just-
worse. You should
Nah,
pick the
don't
Cow-
you
pick
dance
the
out of
Broncos
this.
first.
Don't
picked
you
the
fucking
Raiders
dance
last
out of
year
this.
with his goofy
Don't you
ass.
dance out of
Right.
this.
He was
Don't
all
you
in
dance
with
out of
Derek
this.
and
saying y'all-
Devontae.
I'm
Don't
saying
you
that y'all
dance
loved
out
him.
of this.
That y'all loved him.
He's not washed.
He's
I mean,
washed,
we
bro.
listened to your argument, but
I don't.
I got things
genuinely
to
don't
say
think
to
he's
it.
washed.
I don't know if you want to listen to that.
I genuinely
though.
don't think he's washed.
I
It's
think he's-
You
this
can-
is-
significantly
this is
washed.
coming down to
Like,
money, bro.
the-
This is honestly
I-
coming down to money,
I agree.
and it's fucked up
I
because
agree.
it's always money when some shit like this
But
happens.
if he's producing, then it's not about the money, right? Because the production would be there.
Bro,
See, here's
where
the-
is the not? Where is he not producing then? They are not winning as much, but that doesn't fall on him only. It's a team game. So
Look
where
at the-
is it on
right.
Russ?
I understand that.
So where is it on Russ?
If you do you watch these games?
Dog, how am I able to speak as much as I have if I have? it?
Okay, well if you watch the games, isn't he super underwhelming?
Their whole fucking team is underwhelming, bro.
I don't think it's the whole team.
The offense okay. The offensive side of the ball is underwhelming as fuck. I know who's on defense. They have respectable players on defense, but offense very underwhelming. Not just because of Russ.
All I'm trying to say is everybody.
Who's he throwing to?
Everybody has.
Who's the best? Name the best tight end on that fucking team. We know the receivers. Name the best tight end, Rob. Yeah, exactly. A fucking nobody.
Right, got him.
So
time out.
trash.
Who's the tight end on the Raiders?
Moreau.
Foster Moreau. It is Foster Moreau. No bullshit. It is.
I'm
Foster
saying.
It is.
No, we're not talking about.
No, you just asked the question.
Bro,
Yes.
no, listen.
It really is Foster Moreau though. No bullshit.
It's about who's the tight end on the Broncos then?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
What I'm trying to say is that
I know the tight end for the Chargers and the Chiefs.
You make a name for these players though too. Didn't Tom Brady do that all the time? If you're getting paid this much that he's getting paid, you gotta make people. He's not making shit.
You've been making Cortland Sutton. That's about it. These other niggas are bums.
Cortland Sutton was Cortland Sutton beforehand.
But you gave
and he still ain't the number one though.
But you gave him the contract. And
yeah,
now
you're
mad that you gave him the contract. And
who said that they're mad about giving them the contract? They're
clearly they are. They're trying to bitch the nigga,
they clearly are.
Come on.
They clearly have an issue with this contract.
They're talking about, hey, do this, and we'll continue to have you. And you'll play.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, that's crazy. What? Do this and we'll continue. Whoa, what the fuck
are you talking
so
about?
You play.
Look at the handicap.
Look at
how handicapped we are on defense. Look at how handicapped we are in coaching.
All right.
Like, come on.
If he continues to play, but he waives it, are we talking about him right now?
No, because they wouldn't have benched him.
Right. Exactly. If he agree to play, right?
Okay.
Then no media is talking about him being washed. Only me talking about him being washed.
Bro, you're saying he's washed because they benched him, though. And you're saying he's not producing.
I've been saying he's washed, not because they benched him. I've been saying that.
He's producing, though. They just aren't winning. They just don't have the best record in the division.
But
if he was producing, because his fucking.
You're looking at his fucking numbers. He has Baker Mayfield numbers, and Baker Mayfield gets his fucking flowers. But now Russell's washed when he has Baker Mayfield numbers. Makes sense, nigga. Baker Mayfield has the exact touchdown ratio.
That's fine.
And he's fucking having a great season to your fucking standards.
Wow.
But you're calling that nigga wash. How does that make sense? Baker has way more talent, way better run game. No. He has way better receivers. He has way better receivers. 2,000-yard receivers on his fucking belt. Where are those at on the Broncos? No talent.
Did we talk about garbage time with him just right now?
Don't throw the garbage time out there.
All right.
Come on,
Garbage
bro.
time.
No, wait.
Like,
before we're talking about this, I said, yeah, they're playing the Patriots, and they get a big ass lead, and now he want to produce.
I hear you.
He's
dog,
producing other games for them.
A lot of these games.
I didn't hear this against the Bills. I didn't hear this.
That's what I'm saying.
Like there are other teams they beat.
Time, bro. Okay, let's think about this real quick.
Okay.
And then we can end this topic because we need to stop with this one anyway. We got other shit to talk about.
True.
We haven't even gotten into the new fucking week. No, listen. We said it right beforehand, right? About he was losing bad to the Patriots, and then he want to put up these empty-ass numbers, right?
But
we talked about Jokic. Let's compare it to another sport real quick. We talked about Jokic playing
42
saying that, time out, bro. Let me
that?
finish. 42 minutes Jokic played, putting up a triple-double, right? They still lost. Bad. He still put up the numbers, though. Did it lead to a win? Now, let's talk about this one again. There was all these reports with the Seahawks. Let me finish, bro. I'm almost done. With the Seahawks, how he wants to play hero ball. He wants to go off script. Let Russ cook. Do all this extra shit. All of it was, again, in garbage time. Didn't lead to wins. And it continues on to the next team.
We said they were 6-3 in their last 9.
Man.
It didn't lead to wins, though.
Even with Baker, too, the losses that happened with the Bucks, a lot of them were more on the defense letting up more than 30 points. And he could have had even more wins with these same numbers. And guess what? It happened on a timely shit if you're watching the fucking games. Russell Wilson will be putting out these numbers on some shitty ass
So
games.
Russ
I
ain't
feel
had
it,
no
but
games. So his defense didn't give up 70.
Oh God! Like you're dancing like a motherfucker. You're dancing like a motherfucker trying to win.
His defense put up 70 points.
So
They were getting
listen.
talked about for 70 points.
So-
And you want to say Baker Mayfield was his team
So his
scored
defense let up
32,
70, right?
huh?
Let's
They
say his
70.
defense let
Yeah,
up
they
70,
let up
right?
70,
Yeah.
yes.
And then he gets 3 touchdowns, two interceptions. I mean 0 interceptions.
It's the defense fault.
And then we're gonna go. All
It's
right,
the
it's
defense fault.
right?
It's
That
the
is
defense fault,
bro. You
That
want
is the defense, bro.
He has to score
What the fuck?
9
That
touchdowns.
is the
I'ma look at that
defense
game.
fault.
You all wanted Russ to get 9 touchdowns that day?
300 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception for that game.
That's not trash.
Right,
That's
bro,
not
come
playing trash.
on.
Okay, he had a fucking interception. Oh my god.
With 3 touchdowns,
1 and 1
them
though.
3 touchdowns
You
to
can't
mark out
put
that
all
one
that on
interception.
him, bro. And he still had 300 yards.
Y'all are bro. people-
What the
What?
fuck?
You just want this?
No,
you just
bro.
want to convince us, bro?
bro,
No.
people are literally questioning his Hall of Fame. His Hall of Fame fucking.
He wasn't a Hall of Famer before.
Yes, he was, bro. Everybody was calling him a guaranteed Hall of Famer, and now because of what he's doing with the Broncos, he's not considered a Hall of
I
Famer.
don't know about guaranteed.
It wasn't
guaranteed.
guaranteed.
Bro, yes, he
If it was guaranteed, then this right now wouldn't have
It wouldn't
put that
matter,
in
yeah.
void, bro. It wasn't guaranteed. It was a work in progress.
How many years is he the first half MVP and then the second half he's ass?
bro?
You-
What does that
you're
have
trying
to do
win,
with
bro.
anything?
You're trying to win. You're
Bro, you
trying
guys are
real hard to
tripping.
win.
Nah,
You're
because
tripping.
you guys are looking at the overall thing. You're like, oh, okay, look
What
at these
the
stats.
What are we supposed to look at? What are we supposed to look at?
Bro, you
We're
gotta-
looking at all the details. What are we supposed to look at? We're looking at Russ and
Oh,
we're looking at
man.
everything else. You can't look at one and not look at both.
Okay, we're running in circles here. What are next week's games? What are next week's
Tripping,
games?
bro.
We're running in circles.
Broncos charge.
No, bro, fuck that. I'm not even looking at that game, bro.
The Broncos charge.
Oh shit!
Sunday night prime time.
Oh shit! Oh, whew. What are next week's games, Bob? Oh fuck!
Ravens at Dolphins is the
Ravens
first one
at
that we have.
Dolphins.
That's gonna
Okay.
be great.
Man, make it quick, bro.
I was dead wrong about the Ravens last week. I got the Ravens this week. It should be
Cause we
not
an
an
hour
easy
in
shutout.
now.
Not an easy shutout against the Dolphins, but the Ravens should be pulling away with this one. You guys?
I'm gonna go Ravens,
Shit.
and the Ravens need to be on their shit because they beat the Niners, and that could give them reason to maybe sleep a little for the Dolphins, and they shouldn't because the Dolphins did beat them the last time they met.
Right.
I think the Dolphins have beat them the last 2 games they've played.
Maybe we'd have to go
low-key,
back
bro.
and look at it, but we're running out
Because
of
the
time.
last year was at Ravens.
Is it batteries
but I
almost
beat-
dead?
Just a little bit, but keep going.
Yeah.
I got Ravens. They're at home. Lamar
All
Jackson
right,
MVP.
unanimous. Yeah.
Lamar Jackson
All right, bro.
MVP.
It's okay.
Ravens
Relax.
all day, baby. Come on, man. Easy
Yeah.
money.
Went out.
Continue it. They're gonna win. They're gonna win the Super Bowl.
They
Easy
should.
money.
It's looking like it.
Who's
next here?
Fuck the Bucks and Saints.
Bro,
Steelers,
go back to the
Seahawks.
Go
Steelers,
back to
Seahawks.
the.
Oh, which one?
You
Which
had
one?
it on the script already.
But
Steelers, Seahawks.
I have that. I had Lions at Cowboys.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Oh.
fault. Lions at Cowboys.
Give me the Lions.
I got Cowboys.
I like the Lions more going into this
I'm
one.
gonna take the Lions too.
Just clinched too. They're trying to hold on to that
Yeah.
for dear life at this point.
I agree, and even with this last game for the Lions, they could have still played a little bit better, but they still won. So I would hope they come in on their best behavior
For
coming
sure.
to Dallas, knowing the Cowboys are undefeated at home. So show them,
Show them what's up.
and
right?
this
I
could
think what
they
he
could
said-
secure a 2 seed from this.
What
shit,
he
bro.
said was they're gonna. I hope they come in the best behavior. I don't think they do. I think they're happy about winning the division. I think they're slowed down here.
Not
I
Dan
don't know.
Campbell.
You know what, bro? I think
'Cause
you
he's
might
the-
be
he's
right.
the
And this is why-
regulator.
And this is why.
He's the
Because they
regulator.
still have a chance at the number 1 seed, especially
Right.
with how the
Yeah.
49ers fell back.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I'm still going to go with the boys here. They definitely have to bounce back here. I got them going to the Super Bowl since the beginning here. So
Yeah.
They need to.
This
This is the
is-
game that
this
they
should be a
absolutely
game the
need to,
Cowboys
for
need.
sure.
I
leave it
agree.
to
They need to
leave it
stomp.
them
They need to stomp the Lions.
to hopefully end the season on
They
a
need to
undefeated
just beat
streak
them.
at home.
Yeah.
I'll just say they need to just beat them.
They need to do it. I got the Cowboys here.
Yeah.
Okay. Last game.
That going off. Last game here. I want to talk. We'll talk. Hopefully, maybe 2 games here. Seahawks
time.
Steelers.
Who has a better record? The Seahawks.
They're
Seahawks.
low-key
The Steelers are under
tied.
500 right now. I believe.
Give me the Seahawks.
This is in
because-
Oh no,
Seattle?
Steelers are 8-7.
Yeah.
No, they're about the
Ooh.
same. They got the
They're
same.
They're about the
record.
same?
I thought so.
Oh, so give me the Steelers then. Give me the Steelers.
Seahawks
This
at
is
home.
in
Seahawks are at
Seattle.
home. Give me the Steelers. Give me the Steelers.
Mason
Give
Rudolph.
me the Steelers. Oh,
That's his. That's the. He played well.
I'm going with
I
the
know.
Steelers.
I still don't trust that nigga.
I'm going with a tight game. The Steelers defense are going to be the reason why they win the game. Give me the
Yeah.
Steelers.
All right,
If they
I got
win,
I got
it's definitely
Seahawks
that
here.
reason.
Give me the Steelers.
No. I got the Steelers.
This is
Fuck the
Mike
Seahawks. I'm
Tomlin
trying to
and-
win. I'm trying to get to
Mike
that wild card
Tomlin,
Two
spot, bro.
unanimous.
Pete
Let's
Fuck
do
them,
it.
bro. All right.
Both of these niggas, yeah.
Fuck the last game, bro. I gotta
didn't
go
even
take a
pick.
piss.
Okay.
So
fuck
I got the Steelers. Fuck the Seahawks. Steelers all day, baby. I'm wearing that yellow and gold today.
And as always,
Bring
if
me
you like
out.
this video, go ahead and shut that like
Fuck
button.
Russ.
Bust that. Wow. Bust down
No.
those comments.
The artist.
Shout
The
out
artist. The
Shut up,
artist.
bitch. Shut up. Shout out
I
to
don't
the
like Russ the
subscribers.
rapper either though.
Happy New Year's.
Gang
Happy New Year's,
gang.
everybody.
And remember,
Share that shit.
support
Watch it on New Year's, baby.
Woo!
Bad boys, bad boys, bad boys, bad boys.